Can we still even do anything against the evil credit card companies that greedily and stupidly censor our video games, art in general, and just try to control everything? Are we helpless? Or can we have hope? I may or may not answer these and more questions when we talk about the new Japanese payment system that goes against Visa and Mastercard. My name is Felipe Pereira Sibioni. This is the FPS Factor. Hello, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff, you know. My channel, as you guys can see, it is pretty small. I'm trying to get it to 100 subs. Let's go, people. So, I have been seeing these past days news on the new payment method that Japan implemented to fight Visa and Mastercard. I was very excited because here in Brazil, if you haven't watched my other video, How to Destroy Credit Card Companies, I talk about Pix. It's a payment method we have that is completely independent of credit card companies. You have an account in any bank. It is an interbank system. All Brazilians have access to it. I'm Brazilian. You just input the information of the person that you want to send the money to, and you send the money. It's basically like PayPal, but good. And they can't take your money off of you unless it's something very serious, because then it's the government doing this. If you are a wanted criminal, if you're suspected of embezzling lots and lots of money, then you have your assets frozen, but you need a warranty for that and such things, you know? It's not easy to freeze your money. It's not the bank's decision, it's not PayPal's decision. Another YouTuber had their assets frozen by PayPal. It was Arch, and because he received money from his audience. That's absurd. Oh, it wasn't from the US or the EU. Oh, he must be doing something nefarious. Let's freeze his assets and not question anything else. Let's just assume and just leave him without money. His life might be over if this is the only type of place he has money on. It doesn't matter. We are rich. What do we care? Anyway, basically this is how these guys think about it. We're but another number. But Japan is unfortunately not doing, just like Brazil, a Pix, an interbank instant transfer money system. It's just the DL site. DL site is a place that sells light novels, which are basically books, ebooks in this case, digital manga, games, software in general, Android apps, and also, especially here's the problem, doujinshi and doujin games. These are games made by games and manga. Doujinshi is a type of manga that's drawn by fans, usually of sexual nature, featuring characters in adult situations. And Visa and Mastercard don't like that. That's why. Oh, and sometimes dodging games are made by the public and feature characters in adult situations, and Mastercard and Visa don't like that. They say, oh, this is bad for our brand, even though they are still on OnlyFans, who can't still crack down on child exploitation. That's okay. Real kids in sexual situations, no problem for us. We're Visa and Mastercard. Why do we care? But oh, don't have a comic book with lolly in them. No. That's a no. We can't have that. So they take it off. They took the payment off from DL site. Then DL site made their own payment method. They still have is it G-Base? What's the name of the credit card? They still have their JCB, but now they have they basically partnered with a bank called Minano Ginko. Everybody's bank, if I'm not mistaken. And you can input your information from this bank. You can link your account basically with the site. Then you can make an instant payment. Unfortunately, it seems to be only for the site, and it's not nationwide, just like Pix. That's my problem with it. This is, of course, a marvelous way to fight Visa and Mastercard. Have options. Stop using Visa and Mastercard. I urge every one of you get also PayPal. So it's PayPal, Visa, and Mastercard. The three of them are doing very bad things especially to video games. Because if you don't know, Steam had to remove hundreds, if not thousands, of games because of them. And these aren't games that break the law or anything, it's just that they don't like it. Steam even had to add a rule that says, oh, if there's any content here that payment processors don't agree with, you can't publish your game with us. Yeah, that's very bad. That's a third, fourth power instead of legislative, executive, and judicial powers. Now we have credit cardicial powers, the payment processor powers. Yeah, they keep everyone else in check. It's not the judicial powers who should keep everyone in check, it's them. They're the moral police now. So, to actually combat Visa, Mastercard, PayPal, and any others, because if you don't know, it's not exactly them from PayPal who took out things. It's an acquiring bank. It's a bank that processes payment for PayPal to transfer money from one to another. So it's a middleman. And even researching it, I couldn't find anything. Nobody says the name of this acquiring bank. Why? Why do they hide? What do they have to hide? If you know any place that says the name of this acquiring bank, please post here in the comments. If I find it, I'll make another video talking about it specifically, okay? And most importantly, who owns these banks? Who owns this stuff? Because I believe in another video I said, these guys, Visa, Mastercard, PayPal, a good portion of them is owned by BlackRock. Larry Fink, those guys, you know, who are trying to enforce behaviors. He has an interview in which he said, "Oh, we must enforce behaviors, the behaviors we want from everyone." Yeah, don't enforce my behavior. I like my freedom. I am not your cattle. Anyway, we right now are in a period where lots of things happened after the Visa PayPal huge backlash. It seems like we are forgetting to keep fighting because the internet has a fortnight of memory. So in a couple of weeks, everybody forgets about what happened last month. That's ancient history. Yeah, let's not forget. Let's be like a gnome. We do not forgive, we do not forget. Expect us. We really should live by this moniker, because they will not yield so easily. We called them, we gave them a little bit of not harassment, but backlash, justified backlash. But for them, this is but a small dent on their big fortune. We really should just stop using them. It's the best we can do. Let's fight to implement a PIX-like system worldwide so that we can be rid from this blight in society. At least it's a start, what the Japanese site, DL site, is doing. But let's keep up the fight, let's not forget it. That's all for today. It's a smaller video. I just wanted to talk about this specific topic. Thank you so very much. And until next video. Bye bye. Thank you very much for watching.